Hey everybody, this is just a quick intro video to make sure that you know how to log on to Desmos, the activity that we're doing for Monday. This is going to be a video that looks like what the 7th graders are going to do, but definitely very similar to what 8th grade is doing in Desmos. So I am in a Google Classroom. This will look similar to what you will see on Monday with a couple changes. You'll definitely see this link in your post from Monday, but you'll also see an outline for the week, something new that I've created for you to hopefully make it a little bit easier to see what's coming up and stay on top of things. But to show you how to log on to Desmos, what you're going to do, you can click on the link or you can go to student.desmos.com and log in with your your CCA account and put the code that will be in your Google post. So if I were to go ahead and click on this, this is probably the easiest way to go about it. You'll see it'll bring up a new window, and since I am test student right now, this is not the correct name. So I am going to sign out. It'll look more like this when you come into Desmos, but I'm going to go ahead and sign in with Google. And what that does is it'll bring up another box here, and I am acting as test student right now to show you. This should be your CCA email though that you're logging in with, so that it has your name up here, and it should be that same class code that you saw on Google Classroom. So when you do join, you will see something like this. So let's go ahead and start. 7th graders, you're looking at some scatter plots, and 8th graders, you are looking at some quadratics. And so when you look at this, you'll have some instructions here to read. For you 7th graders, you're going to be looking at the scatter plot and saying, well, what's going to happen when I move these dots? You want to get as many points as possible. And so we can talk about how the scoring works. That's what you're going to put in this box. It's going to be empty when you come into here, just like this. And so go ahead and play around with these dots and see what happens when you try to get as many points as possible. And then you're going to type your response. I think the scoring works by, and whatever you believe the scoring works, and how that is for this activity. And you can go ahead and share with class. When other classmates have responded, you'll see some other ones here. Maybe you're the first one on like I am right now, so you might not see anything. That's fine. Just go on. And since this is all based on your pace, go ahead and go to the next page of these 14 pages. And you'll see that on this next activity, it's going to ask you to challenge. This one, I've already actually played with this one, and so you'll see the results of my challenge. But you'll try and move these dots here in order to capture that point, okay? And you'll try it, and in this case, I got 8.8. There's a bunch of different challenges in this one, and for you 8th graders, you'll have a bunch of different challenges about quadratics. And go ahead and go through all of them. Make sure you try every single one of them. And by the time that you get to that 14th page, like with this one, and you complete this last question, okay, once you submit your answer, like is shown here, you can actually go ahead and close out of this because you will have completed it. No need to send me anything through Google Classroom or anything because it saves all of your responses so that I can see them, and so that when you do actually respond, you'll see what other students are saying as well. Okay, so hopefully this all makes sense. Let me know if you have any questions, but just thought it might be easier to show you how to use Desmos rather than just having you jump into it right away if you don't remember what we've done in class with Desmos. All right, well, good luck.